Okay, this is part two of our game, which we started last night on stream. Um, got the White Knight, the Woods Girl, and the Sorcerer left. Berserker died last night, unfortunately. It is day 19 that we're writing. Let's at least get through the next 3 days in this video, and then either we can decide whether to continue or maybe we just cut it this one short and then we'll make a last video, which is the last week. Let's see where we end up. So White Knight's in a good spot here. I think he definitely wants to return to the chapel to get rid of his curse. That will give him gold, so he will steal a point there. And then he can do this merchant quest and so on and so forth. So I definitely think he needs to get that done before anything else. So I think he is going to make a beeline. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flutter. So the bats are dead. Sting C. Everything's out already. So our White Knight can just make 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Mage's Tower. And then he's going to take his extra rest phase like that. Done. So that's an easy one. The Woods Girl, a little bit dicier. She's got to kill everything all over the place, and that's great. But first she has to move, so she has to move 4. But she is trapped in the darn... Then she's going to hide. She is trapped in the caves, which is not great. And her next move will be to hide and go in there and hope to ambush this troll. So not a good scene for her. Sorcerer has the entire company at his back. They just killed the tremendous dragon. The Horde, I think, only has 3 treasures left. And we don't have the Death Glove. So our plan, our plan originally was to trade the Death Gloves for the icon, sell the icon, which we did, $100. We shouldn't have done higher rolls. We should have just done more trade rolls and gotten the damn Death Gloves back. Instead, we did some higher checks, thinking we'd get the Death Gloves. We failed the roll to get the gloves, but then the higher check came back so great, price-wise, we sort of had to take the company. But now we're stuck looting with 2 dice instead of what I had originally intended, which was to loot with a single die. I would love to find that timeless jewel. I would love it. I don't know why that keeps happening, but it does. So, but I don't think we don't need it to continue our plans here. But what is our goal? So we have to locate the lair and locate the cairn. I think those are losers, typically. Since everything is, the cairn's way down here, and the lair is nowhere to be found yet. Where is the lair? Is it in here? It must be in the caves, right? Is that the only... I think that's the only place we've not touched. So I think it's in the caves. With the company at our beck and call, these goblins actually should be not a huge problem. They're not... They're dangerous, but I don't know that they're a huge issue. And definitely nothing a Fiery Blast could not help handle. But you can see we're sort of pressed for magic at the moment. So how do we deal with that? So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to rest, X spell X, and we'll do a spell phase. And our buddies who are hanging out with us are going to do our buddies who are hanging out with us are going to do search because we got the HQ with us. Sure. Now, my understanding is, and this could be flawed, but these cards are quote unquote out of play, but they still radiate magic. That they're quote unquote otherwise out of play. If the native group's belongings included an activated enchanted card, that card continues to radiate color magic in which the hired leader is located, even though it is otherwise out of play. So, that's what we're going to assume. I do need a chip for that guy, so we will just copy this and paste it and put that in there. Done. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think we have everybody written for day 19. And we got a 5, so spiders are going to appear. Okay, that's cool. And the Woods Girl is first, so the Woods Girl is going to duck back into here. She's going to hide. She succeeds. And then we're going to get all hell breaking loose. The statue is going to fire. The cannons are going to fire. Cannons are here. Statue is here. I think Patter doesn't go because I think it's all mountains. We are done. Sorcerer is going to rest 3 times. So let's bring back 3 chits here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to get 1 flip by enchanting, and we are done. Do we drag anything to... I think we do. I think Patter in the mountains draws that spider. And we are unhit, by the way. And we are done. The White Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think anything appears, and it doesn't. And then our guy is going to loot 4 times our HQ. Hopefully getting something out of the Horde. Because we can give him the location of the Horde. He gets the first treasure in the Horde. Good for the HQ. He gets the Sacred Grail. Damn, Skip. Okay, that's good stuff. Now we radiate white, black, and gray all in this thing. So that's 1 roll. 2 rolls is a fail. Come on, 1 or a 2. 3 rolls. No. 4 rolls. Oh, I saw it for a second. And it's done, but nothing. Done. And now this spider prowls to us. And we are done. And that's the day. We got to fight this spider. I think we should be okay, but let's take a quick look. Who can take this spider out for me? So these spiders are heavy. Pretty much anyone can take them out. Except for, I mean, even he can. We're not going to cast. So round one, we can deploy, right? And pretty much all you want is an attack. It's going to be faster than this, faster than a 6 in case he flips, or longer than a 6. And we could deploy more dudes, but I don't think that matters. Think that works? Like if this guy flips, and let's say this guy flips, or if he flipped, like at some point, we've covered all the bases. The question is, are all our attack? Yeah, I think we're good. So I think this is an auto kill for the whole company. Where does the spider go? The spider stays put. Does the spider flip? He does. So that's his dangerous side. Okay. Where do the boys go? These guys switch. This guy drops to the bottom. Does first guy doesn't flip. The second guy doesn't flip. The third guy doesn't flip. And the defender does flip. So what happens? Long weapon goes first. That's this weapon, and it kills the spider. We are done. So we get 3. So we killed a spider. For 3. That's 3 more. We got 22 prowess. That does not yet overtake the barbarians' high water mark. But again, we're just clearing out the board, and this deep woods has been the most this has been such a fun little 3 tiles that it's sort of cool. But anyway, done. That's done. I think our day is done. And now we're on to the White Knight. 1, 2, 3. I think the White Knight runs. Oh, and we did rest. So he rested. Let's rest. And we're going to put this chit back. And this chit gets... oh, wait. No, this is a wound. So we have to make change like that. Okay, done. Yeah, it's lame, but we got to do it. And that's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And we'll hide, I suppose. I mean, we could trade, so we could move, chapel. We could trade, and maybe we should, just to see what's there. We will get our extra rest, but we'll also, and then at night, we're going to cast Make Whole again, I think. I'll write it there as a reminder. The Woods Girl, hiding. She's going to go in on the troll. Done. And then, oops, he's dead. The Sorcerer. So the Sorcerer, yeah, Ruins W we have not found. And Ruins W is going to be way down there. So I think what we do is, I think we can take a shot at... I think we want to kill those goblins. So the problem with the Sorcerer is he is not close to any points right now. I would love to find the Timeless Jewel for certain. I would love to get the Sacred Statue here. I wonder, but I would also, we could just cap these goblins probably. 1, 2, 3. So why don't we do, and you got to be careful. I don't want the goblins to sort of ambush us, and they will prowl. The hordes do prowl. So why don't we hide, move to the shrine, and search, and our guy is going to hide, move to the shrine, and we'll do a quick double search there too. We'll see if we can't find the shrine and or this pile, because locates will find all of that. Done. And that's it. So we're done with I think done with that. Let's get day 20 finished up here. 6. So bats. So nothing's going to appear because all the bats are dead. The White Knight has seen to that. So it is our guy first who is going to hide, and he is hidden, and all the guys are following him. So he moves, he searched twice, he's going to locate, so he needs a 1 or a 4. So he finds both the shrine and the pile. I'm going to mark that off for our guy, even though technically we won't, until we get there, it doesn't happen. But we found both the shrine and the pile. So that's his first search. His second search is going to be to loot the pile. 3, 2, or 1. Bam, he gets the third thing in the pile. 1, 2. There you go. He gets 3. Timeless Jewel. And technically he has it. And that's it. That's the turn. And I don't think anything appears because there are no bats. There's no bats alive. Woods Girl is going to hide. Let's hope she does. She does not. And then she walks into the troll. Ugh, that ain't great. She's going to get stuck here, is what's going to happen. Like she is gravely in danger of getting stuck in this loop. Sorcerer moves up like he do. Going to share information with his guy. He's going to hide. So I suppose we do hide. And we don't, so we fail. But we are going to loot twice, but we'll loot the shrine. So let's roll on the shrine. 4, so we get the 4th treasure card. Extra hide phase, doesn't hurt. Oh, and we have an extra move. Shit. So we need to figure that out, because that's actually 3 loots. Done. Sorry, my fault. 1. So that's the first loot. This is the second loot on the shrine. That's a fail. This is the third loot on the shrine. That is a fail. So we are going to take the Timeless Jewel. We are going to take the Cloak of Mist here. So we have an extra move phase, an extra hide phase, an extra spell phase to be done. We are currently carrying 2 treasures. So that does change that does change a little bit. We now have 7 points. The White Knight is still ahead of us, but that does change the scoreboard with when we found the Sacred Grail. And then we have to figure out prowess. We need to score 12 more prowess, which we certainly can. The one problem with Sorcerer is simply finding type 4 spells, because so few people, like no site has them. And so you are forced to find the Warlock or an item. And we just, unless you do find that crap, the Archmage Tower could do that for us. In the meantime, I am also going to pay $4. So we have 103, and we are now a member of the Lodge. Now, that doesn't do us much good. But having said that, they're going to put a bounty on something the last week. That might help. And they will pay more for bounties that we have. Don't know. But I figure we have the money. We might as well hedge our bets just in case something cool happens. We're not the first to join the Lodge, so that is that. Technically, the funny part is we could buy a full-on light suit of armor, which would actually help the sorcerer in a weird way. Because again, he could then take a hit and live, which that's a thing. But he has the company until the end of the game, so I don't even think that is necessary. And that largely comes down to a trade phase. Like, I just don't want to deal with the trade phase more than anything else. But paying the Lodge doesn't see you just much pay 4 gold to bring a trophy done. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. He's going to trade with the Order. I say let's roll on. What do we got? Oh, we have no money. We can't do anything. So that trade phase was pointless. That's my fault. Let's rest instead. Done. So we go. We got 2 rest phases. I'm going to rest and put that in fatigued. Nothing else matters. So really we don't have to, we just rest. We bring that out of fatigue. Done. That is the day. I don't think anything else appears in the chapel. At the end of the day, we are going to cast with white magic. So we fatigue this, and then everything's going to come back, and our curse is ended. My only main problem is I have somehow lost a fight chit. What fight chit did I lose? And where the hell is it? How did that happen? Does the Berserker have my fight chit? No. Okay. Huh. Where'd that go? I know someone's going to go in the comments and tell me exactly where it is and how I deleted it back on day 12. Sure. We got 2 H4s, a T4, a T5. The H6 is there. Is it a move chit? No, we only have 4 move chits. Did it go under? It didn't go under. We have an H5. Okay, let's quickly go over this. I'm going to pause. Okay, that's weird. I think I'm good. Oh, it was under a chit. It was just under one of the I stacked them like that. Done. So okay, so we have found it. All these come back. End of the day, we cast. Done. Oh, this also unfatigues. So this is the only thing we have fatigued today. I don't think anyone else has any fights or anything at the end of the day today. Oh, the Woods Girl does. Oh God. Eesh. So it's a 1/3 chance he hits us, and then it's all over. If not, it's a 1/6 chance that we kill him. So it's not good odds. So I definitely think she has to run again and done. Now this is going to be day 20. Oh, so and also I should say, the White Knight is going to turn in his bat bounty because it's literally the last day he can do so tomorrow. So that's going to net him $15. So his purse ends. So we erase that, and now he has $24. We are going to give him, so he's going to turn these in for 15. That's going to give him $39. So that's pretty good. And that's going to put him in second place in gold. And he's going to take that point right away from the Woods Girl. And that's going to give him his 10th point. So good on the White Knight. So we're going to delete those trophies. Done. And I think we're going to use our Morning Star typically as the weapon of choice. So we're going to swap that out. He also has 2 great treasures. Oh, 3. He's in the lead with great treasures. Yeah, he's in second place with gold. Top of the line prowess. So he is definitely kicking it a little bit. And now he could do merchant. So we'll figure that out today. So it's day 21, right? So there is purple magic in every clearing. The sorcerer is going to be melted into mist all day. So yeah, we are melted into mist all day. Which sucks a little bit because you don't want to. And I want the company to have to fight the goblins alone. I don't want them to go in. This would be a good day to literally skirt by 1, 2, right, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, and get to there if we need to then move through and do anything. And so that is the question, right? The question is, what is your last week's strategy? We do need to get to the guard to dump this ale. That's a point. Um, we have a treasure for the guard too, right? We technically have. Um, yeah, I mean, I like the point for great treasures. We could technically take over prowess with by selling the grail to the order or the crown to the guard, as a for instance. But you know what? We have the timeless jewel, so we're actually going to not even worry here. Now the problem is, our guy still has to do a thing. So I think what we're going to do while we're here is we're going to hide and then search, search, search. That's what our guy's going to do, and we are going to wait and see based on the rolls today. The knight. No such luck. The knight is going to. I definitely want the boots. Definitely want the boots. I would love a warhorse also, but I mean that's pretty damn expensive, all things considered. Right? So, like, what's the chance that we actually can get that and go? But the 7 league boots, Also, one night only costs $8, but again, is that going to get me anything? It protects me against like bats and stuff a little bit. What are we trying to do? We would love to find goblins, but we haven't. Merchant we can easily deal with. So I think we need to do that one. And then getting to the house for the fan club. It's a little bit of a haul, but we certainly could score 2 points at least this last week. And with a score, a decent score of 12, almost certainly. So I think in the meantime, that's what we're going to do. We are going to. What else does he have? He has 7 league boots, and that's it. Huh. So I tell you what we're going to do. We are going to trade twice with the order. Done. Hopefully buying something for an expensive enough price that we're going to make a good profit when we sell it. Done. So that is that. And do we need to get out of Dodge? 1, 2, right? The only thing that could get us here would be we would get the trolls. That would stink a little bit. We don't want to ditch any of these treasures because doing so is going to put us in a tie. So we actually are going to lose a half a point and give the sorcerer a half a point. We don't want that. I don't want it to be 9.5 to 7.5. That's a little too tight. So I think we're keeping all these treasures for the time being. So these 3 things, because these are our gray treasures right here. And those are 2 points worth of treasure. So let's. Into. Yeah, we have to buy something out of here. So let's do 2. And then, heck, we're going to move, and we're going to move to the ruin. I'm going to take that shot. I'm going to try to save the 2 phases. Do we need them? I don't know for sure. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to execute a trade phase there. So this is day 1. This is day 2. Day 3. Day 4. We could theoretically get there as early as day 5, but we know that things don't go like that. So saving the 2 phases might not be a terrible idea. So I think that's going to be our move. I think the Woods girl does. I just don't like where we're at here. So she's going to move and then hide, and then we have to figure out what the hell to do because she's just stuck now. And our sorcerer, we already figured it out. He's melted into mist. The other guys aren't. So we get 2 dice. Some stuff's going to come off the board. Dragons and bats. Ooh, that is actually pretty. That's pretty damn dangerous for the board, to be quite honest with you. So this, the company's hired, so they don't actually come off the board. So we got 1 bat, 2 bats, 3 bats. Done. So that everything comes off the board. We get a new. It's the red die. 6, we get a bounty. The lodge puts out a bounty on bats. The bat bounty, this is the last day of it. And I think that's it. I think we're ready to roll here. So it's the sorcerer first. Knowing bats are coming, we're going to get Flutter 1, and then we are going to get a bat. So that is true. I don't think I'm worried about the bats with the whole company, but that's all that's going to appear. Dragons. You're going to get a whole host of flipping dragons here, too. I mean, I'm melted into mist, so it barely matters. All I can do is move and hide. So I'm going to move and hide. That's it. But I'm going to stay in. I think I stay in this space. Done. Or no, I don't. No, I'm not going to. I'll tell you why. Because I know what's going to happen if I do. If I do stay in this space, we're going to get a lot more heat on our guy. So I'm going to go 1, 2, because I can use this. And we're just going to sit there and done. And then nothing appears on my turn. The White Knight. He's going to trade with the Order. So we got 2 trades. For the first trade, I would like to buy and we are friendly only. I would like to buy let's try the Great Sword. Let's try the Great. I mean, we could do the Great Axe, which is 8 gold. I think, yeah. So let's do the Great Axe. So I'm going to go for the Great Axe. It's 8 gold. Let me roll to see what is what. And we get a damn no deal. God damn it, that sucks. Okay. I'm going to roll it again. We get a no deal again. Ugh, that is the worst. Okay, and then we move here like a dummy. And we're going to draw a bat. That did not work at all for us. In fact, we might have blown a whole freaking... We blew a whole day. We should have wasted the 2 phases. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay, Woods Girl. She moves down and hides. And she fails. Any dragons? Slither. Slither might... this is Flutter C. We're going to... Oh, wait. We got actually 2... No, hold on. We drew 2. We drew the whole lot of 1 bat and 2 dragons. Done. She goes and fails, and then she gets Slither C, which I think is going to drag this guy out. And it does. But that's it for her. And then our guy goes here, and our guy is what? Hiding? He hides once, which is good. We need him hidden. That would be great. And we do hide. So hidden. Searching 3 times. We're going to loot the shrine, I think. That's a fail. Fail. Come on. I accidentally hit E at the end of that, so that sort of froze the dice. Let's not do that. And we fail. And now we're going to get all the crap. So, smoke first, smoke out. Nothing left. Flutter one. I think we're going to get bats. Roar 6, 6M. Nope, M no good. The Horde. So, not the absolute worst, but a little bit of a mess there all of a sudden. I don't love it. Do we have any heavy company men? We do. We have one guy who's a heavy. And 2 bats. Because the heavy can't be killed by the bats. So, like, you could take him all day and just try your hand at the bats, right? That is sort of shitty for the sorcerer, just the way that plays out. Puts him in a little bit of a bind. Definitely the board has conspired to gum itself up a bit for the hero. In the case of the White Knight, he screws up his trades and now either has to head back, which he has to. Merchant is, like, that's one of his 2 points. But now you're sort of hoping that move was the mistake. We should have just trade. We at least still had a shot then to get this all done like we wanted. Ugh. Darn it. That was an unfortunate risk that we took. It did not pay off. So I think, and I am not happy with where our Woods gal showed up here. So not happy at all. So, but I do think that this board helped her a tiny bit. In that, we're not going to go after the troll. We got to get out of these caves. I think we can try to kill the spider, and I think we can try to kill the dragons, and then just use that and get our last 2 points here. But it's not a great feeling how she ended up. So I'm not super happy about that. So I do think we're going to call this video here. It took about 45 minutes. There you go. It's a short one, so people can watch it at their leisure after they watch the grueling 3+ hour first part. So this will be and then our last part here will be pretty much a question of whether the White Knight can pull off his mercantile aspirations. And then what does the sorcerer do? Can the sorcerer get literally any points? Can the sorcerer grab any points? And get to the guard, which is going to be a little bit of a hose job. No, it's not going to kill him if he doesn't get it. I think he just pay 8 gold. Done. All right, so that's it. That's where we're going to end this one. Thank you for watching. We'll see how the last week goes here. So